More on the Clinton campaign, now delaying a Bernie Sanders event that was scheduled for today. He'll instead campaign on her behalf on Wednesday. The change in plans comes after audio was leaked from a February fundraiser, making Clinton's take on Sanders supporters very public.
They're children of the Great Recession, and they are living in their parents' basement. If you're feeling that you're consigned to, being a barista or, some other job that doesn't pay a lot and doesn't have much of a ladder of opportunity attached to it, then the idea that maybe, just maybe, you could be part of a political revolution is pretty appealing. I don't think you tell idealistic people, particularly young people, that they bought into a false promise. You try to do the best you can to say, hey, that's his view, that's what he is offering you, but here's another way where actually we can achieve.
Her campaign defending those remarks, a spokesman saying, quote, as Hillary Clinton said in those remarks, she wants young people to be idealistic and set big goals. She's fighting for exactly what the millennial generation cares most about, a fair, more equal, just world. Bernie Sanders also reacting in an interview.
She's calling other ideas you pitched, not the ones that you two are working on together, but she called other ones false promises and said that what you were doing was indefensible. That must bother you.
Well, look, of course it does, but we're in the middle of a campaign, and trust me, if you go to some of the statements that I made about Hillary Clinton, you can see real differences. So we have differences. There's nothing to be surprised about. That's what a campaign is all about.
Dr. Carson, is this as honest as you will ever hear Hillary Clinton when she's standing in front of donors asking for money?
I don't know that honest and Hillary Clinton can use in the same sentence. But the fact of the matter is, if you go back, I've got a video, for instance, on my telephone, where Barack Obama was talking about Hillary Clinton in 2008, and the things that he said about her. The senator who has taken the most money from special interest and the level of dishonesty. And then later on to come back and say she's the most qualified person ever run for president. I mean, anybody who's paying attention knows that these politicians just spew anything that's on their mind. And it has no bearing to the truth whatsoever.
Well,
and it's very sad.
Kennedy had a choice word when she heard the word barista, so I'm yielding all of my time to Kennedy.
No, you can feel her contempt, and I think there's actually a lot of crossover between what she said about the basket of deplorables and the young people living in their parents' basements. And that is, she despises people in need who don't need her. And she has such active contempt for these people, whether they're young people that she completely dismisses. They haven't gotten anything free, so they want to be a part of a political revolution because they're bored. What an incredible insult. And the fact that Bernie Sanders selling out, going on TV saying, she's exactly right. She's not exactly right. She's completely wrong here. And this is why she's hemorrhaging millennials at this point.
And I think that they didn't need to hear that.
Thank you, baby.
They didn't need to hear that. The young people didn't need to hear her say that. They knew that already because they can smell it from a mile away or 500 miles away. A Gallup poll release shows that voters age 18 to 34, they're going to come out and vote at the lowest levels since it lived lower than 2000, which is doggone pathetic for her.